Okay, in this video what we're going to do is show how we complete the simplest part of the main processing. I've got a database here and it consists of 3 tables. It's a gig booking database. So what we have is 2 non-volatile tables. We've got a members table and an events table, and then we have a booking table, which is our volatile table, and obviously the main processing in the system is going to be to make a booking. Now we set the beginning of the form up exactly the same way as you would have done for your previous tables, and I've started one already over here. So what I've done here is simply started our form from the booking table, and I've dragged over all the fields in there. So we've got booking number, member number, event ID, and the number of tickets required, and I've put a button on the screen to make the booking. Now actually that is all that is required. So if we were to do that, then we get a simple form that would look like this, and it would work. So if we make a new booking, we can enter the member number and the event ID, the number of tickets, and that would create a new booking. Okay. The trouble, of course, is that in real life we don't deal in member IDs or event IDs. We deal in people. So what we're going to do is we're going to add to this form a drop-down list which allows us to pick the member and pick the event ID, and what it will do is it will fill out the form as we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the design view, and we're going to use a combo box up here, and I'm going to draw the combo box on the screen like so. And we're going to use the top option, which is I want the combo box to look up values in a table or a query. So we'll say that, and first of all we're going to look up the values from the members table. So we click on the members table and click next, and then it asks us which field we want to show in the drop down list. So we're going to go with first name and surname. And how do we want to sort it? Well, we'll sort it by surname. Okay, and that shows us all the names in the list. You'll notice up here it says hide column key recommended. If we take that off, it actually shows us the member ID. So we'll keep it at that. Now this is the important bit. What we need to do in order to link this combo box to the member ID on the form is we need to click store that value in this field, and then find the member ID. And what this does is when we pick the member from the list, it will look up the member ID of that member and then transfer it to the member ID field on the form, so it will be saved in the bookings table. So we click through next, and I'm just going to name the combo box member name, and that's done. Okay, so you'll see there that we've now got a combo box on the screen. If we now look at it, you'll see it appearing there. Let me just move it so that it doesn't actually impinge on the screen. Here we go. Now, here's the important part. Okay, when we click here, you see we have all our different members. When I click, let's say if I click on Lou Pole, you'll see that the member ID here will automatically change to Lou Pole's member ID, which is number 9, and so on and so forth. So microphone, member ID number 7. Really clever. So I'm going to repeat this now for event ID and do exactly the same thing. So combo box, look up the values in the table. This time we're going to go on events. We're going to have the band name, the town, and the date. And this time we're going to sort it by the date. And I'm going to store that this time in event ID. And we'll call this. So again, this will work straight away. There's our list. We're going to pick the ting tags. and you'll see that event ID number 11 will appear. Okay. Now to finish this off, what this will allow the user to do is obviously pick the person and the event and have the member ID and the event updated automatically. We don't even need to see these on the screen. So the last thing we can do is hide the member ID, and if we go to our property sheet, click on the member ID, into format, and you'll see there's a visible option here. If we make that no, and we'll do the same for event ID, make that no, you'll see now they actually disappear. So if we go back, we'll just make this a little bit tidier, move that down there. You get the idea. I'm not going to tidy it up completely for the purposes of this video. But what we can now do is, if we make a brand new booking, we pick who the booking number is. So we're going to have Chandelier, and we're going to book for Minimo Park. Notice that the booking number is 31, so we'll click that to make the booking, and that is now done. If we now go back and have a look at our tables, have a look at the booking table, you'll see that 31, moment ID 1 and event ID 8 is added in. So, all done.